evening, everybody, and welcome to Game Time on YurView, the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Tonight, the matchup, number 4 Broken Arrow and Edmond Memorial. And hi again, everybody. I'm Steve Marshall. Dion Amade is alongside as we get ready for Week 9 of high school football here tonight. And as we look at this matchup here tonight, Broken Arrow, of course, having playoff aspirations, and then for Edmond Memorial, it's senior night, and they got to get ready to go.
Yeah, two different teams playing for two different things. I mean, that kind of goes into play here. Both of these offenses kind of play two different styles. Broken Arrow, really physical, runs the ball really hard, and then for the other side, Edmond Memorial, a finesse team. Okay, they like to spread the ball out and play really, really fast, so look forward to that.
All right, we'll also be watching some of the select players for this evening. It is your Mazio's MVP as we take a look at two of the players, of course, for Broken Arrow, Kewan Tolbert.
Yeah, a big guy that you need to watch out for on the field. He's small, kind of small, slasher running back, but he plays big on the field.
And then, of course, the quarterback for Edmond Memorial, the quarterback is Blake Burgess.
Yeah, Blake Burgess is a very polished quarterback, okay? He gets the ball out of his hands quickly, and he's very efficient in the passing game. Look out for him tonight as well.
All right, the Mazio's MVP of the game. Remember, you can text 664-444, get a coupon for a one-topping large pizza for just $5. We got so much coming your way here this evening. It's Edmond Memorial, and it's Broken Arrow, and it's next coming up here on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop. Watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right.
Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now, current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Because an open road is always calling your name. Because life is sweet. Because every moment counts. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With convenient services that help you maximize the joys in life. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazio's. And by Weoki Credit Union.
Welcome back to your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. The matchup tonight, Broken Arrow and Edmond Memorial. My partner, Dion Amade, standing by with keys to the game. Dion?
Yes, sir. I got an opportunity to talk with both of these head coaches, and these are some of the concerns that they were really worried about before this contest. Number one, weather will play a factor. You can't tell right now, but it is pretty windy on that field. Supposed to drop. Temperatures are going to get a little colder. These kids haven't faced that kind of weather this season, so be watching out for that. Number two, play physical. We told you earlier in the contest that VA is a physical ball club. Memorial is going to have to match them on that point. And number three, with the weather coming in and the windy conditions, they're going to have to run the football. Both sides of the field, they're going to have to do a good job on the ground.
All right, you saw both the coaches. That's Justin Meredith. Here he is the head coach for the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs. David Alexander, the head coach for the Broken Arrow Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back, continue our prelude to kickoff when we come back.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Welcome back, everybody. We're at Wolves Stadium tonight. Broken Arrow Tigers and the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs making their way onto the field here at Wolves Stadium. It's on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe, and of course, all the Edmond schools now planning on having their own stadiums at their different locations. Edmond North is doing that. We have this one here at Santa Fe. Edmond Memorial is also in the works. For Broken Arrow, they come into the contest. Their record at 4-4 on the season. They are 4-1 in district play. Of course, they started with that very tough schedule to open the year when they lost at Union, lost at South Lake Caro, lost at Owasso before finally beating UConn and then losing to Jenks. So they started off 1-4, Dion, but they've rallied since then.
Yeah, this is a ball club that had a tough early start to the season, but talked to coach on the field and he said that tough early start made them a better team, and they've had some success late into the season, and hopefully they carry that on to the playoffs.
As you can see, the wind whipping around a little bit, as Dion has already mentioned. It's expected to pick up as we go on throughout the evening. Right now, 71 degrees. Out of the northwest at 7, and they're blowing a little more than that in some areas and swirling around, so it could become a factor as it blows the ball over from the tee right now. And we're all set to go. David Alexander, 9 years in the National Football League. Head coach, and all set to kick it off is Carl Albert, ready to put, or rather Edmond Memorial ready to put it into play. High kick going to be taken at about the 2-yard line for Broken Arrow. Nice tackle in the open field. Hit made there by Demetrius Dent, 6'1", 150 receiver. Your offense, and the offense is brought to you by Mid-First Bank, True to Your Money, Daxton Wilson, Thor Wilbanks, Kane Robinson, Burkhartsmeyer is your right guard, Rame, also Jackson, Client, Kaiser, Nagy, Chambers, and Wright. Look at those numbers there. They've outscored their last 3 opponents 152-35.
Putting up some big points.
So the line of scrimmage to start the drive will be at the 19-yard line. Running play, give up the middle. That's Cortez with the carry on the first down play. And a look at your quarterback.
Yeah, Lafayette Wright is the man under center tonight. There you see his completion rate at 62 completions over 111 attempts, 966 yards. I'm pretty sure tonight he will pass that 1,000-yard mark.
So a short game, maybe a half yard on that first down play. Now looking at 2nd down and 9. Give it to the right side. Lots of running room, first down yardage, and then some into the secondary, and finally tripped up. And a nice run there by number 6. That is Noah Cortez. Said he's good. And a look at your defense, again brought to you by Mid-First Bank, True to Your Money. Zungara, Sunram, also Shores and Sadler, Hill, Unarecker, Adamson, Hutchinson, Pope, Brown, Carter, your defense for Edmond Memorial. Right at midfield, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle into the secondary, and another first down, an 11-yard pickup there. As again, the ball goes to Cortez.
Good tackle by number 3, Christian Brown. You see he gets into not only the 2nd, but the 3rd level with ease. Good job by the offensive line, picking up some blocks and allowing that running back to go ahead and create another first down for this Broken Arrow ball club.
Offensive line shifts now for the Tigers. 1st and 10 just inside the Memorial 40-yard line as Cortez gets the handoff to the right side. He'll pick up about 4, close to 5 yards and get all the way down to the 35-yard line. Good opening drive so far for the Tigers.
Yeah, and there you see they're pretty much Broken Arrow's bread and butter. We got to cover them earlier in the season, and you see a lot of pulling guards, a lot of pulling tackles. So they like to get that numbers advantage on the edge.
Strictly running plays here in the early going for the Tigers. And another one, and Cortez has another hole on the right side and another first down.
Looks like that is our Mazio's MVP player to watch. Tolbert carrying the football, number 15, the running back, just gets tripped up there, but does get enough for another first down for this Broken Arrow Tiger Ball Club.
Tolbert comes in 369 yards rushing on the season. New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Handoff, hit at the line. Got maybe a half yard, but then driven back. Nice job by the Bulldog defense. Number 33 leading the way there for Edmond Memorial, and that is Trey Hill.
Trey Hill, 6 foot, 205. Linebacker, the senior on senior night, coming up with a big stop.
Can hear the wind swirling. We can feel the press box swaying every once in a while up here at Wolf Stadium. 2nd down and call it 10 for the Tigers. Wright takes the handoff, straight ahead give, nothing doing this time. Looks like the Bulldogs have closed off some of those gaps here. Last 2 plays not as successful as the previous.
Good job making adjustments throughout the drive right there. Normally you have to wait till you get back towards the sideline. Your coaches tell you what they're seeing from the sky, from the press boxes, and then they make the adjustments. But it seems like they're quickly making adjustments on the field. Now it's a 3rd and long for this Broken Arrow offense.
There's a look at how the wind is affecting the play on the field. Tigers now looking at a 3rd down and 9, ball at the 26-yard line in Bulldog territory. Wright takes the snap, tries to get to the corner, and he's going down. He'll lose a couple of yards on the play. It looked like it was misguided from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a botched snap or, yeah, it definitely looked like a zone read play. And then once that snap was botched, he had to just take it and run with it. Makes it a 4th and 11. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field, though.
Lafayette Wright kind of slowly moved towards the sidelines, and when he got there, coach said, hey, you're going for it. Let's go. Kind of in 4-down territory where they are right now. Line of scrimmage at the 28-yard line in Memorial territory. 4th down and 11, Wright to throw. Pass caught, they got it set up quite well. There's the first down, inside the 10 to the 5, and all the way down to the 1-yard line. Nice pass reception there. Noah Cortez on the receiving end.
Yeah, and if this is a play where you have to know on film, a big passing play for this Broken Arrow team is always the screen pass to the running back. And with a player like Cortez, it can always go the distance.
Well, hold everything. Didn't see. This is the flag that was thrown back, so this is coming back.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Replay 4th down.
Old Don Scott working the game here tonight for us. There's the rest of the crew. Jeremy Goodrich, Hendricks, Andrew Scott. So now it's 4th down and 11. Actually, 4th down and 16 is what it has to be as Wright drops the throw. Here comes the blitz. Wright's in trouble, and he's going to go down all the way back to the 36-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over.
Yeah, good job, good pressure by this Edmond Memorial defense. There you see the replay of it again, just having to sit back in the pocket and no time for him to actually get an eye down on the field and see something open.
And you can see the wind picking up. Maybe the reason they didn't go for it, into the wind right there. Let's take a look at the Edmond Memorial offense, brought to you by Mid-First Bank, True to Your Money, Parkhurst, Emmons, Tully, Scholl, Baggio, also Bazin, Benko, Roll, Mitchell, and the rest of the starting lineup. As here's a pass to the outside, caught and complete. On the receiving end of that is Brendan Mitchell, senior wide receiver.
And this is what we talked about before the game started. Those screen passes, those 5-yard outs. This is what you're going to see from this Edmond Memorial offense. They're going to spread the field out, unlike the Broken Arrow offense, where they're going to run the ball down the field. Right there, Mitchell probably should have cut that ball up a little bit and tried to get some more yardage.
Picked up 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8, in trouble and going down. Sack for the Tigers, all the way back at the 30-yard line. As we take a look at that Broken Arrow defense, brought to you by Mid-First Bank. It'll be Newell and Shaw, Rowland, Clayton, Ross, Marcaselli, also Wilton, Mossop, Everett, and Macchiota for the Broken Arrow Tigers.
There you see number 5, Derek Shaw, who's a force.
Quick pass is only going to get them back to the original line of scrimmage, not much more than that. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 9 situation for the Bulldogs. No score, 6:18 left to go here. First quarter play. Edmond Memorial in punt formation, ready to kick it away. And Broken Arrow set to see if they can do something with the return. And whistles blow. Don't see. That was a flag all the way back, and it will be delay a game against the Bulldogs.
Dead ball, delay a game, offense, 4th down.
They get the kick with the win, Dion, so.
Yeah, hopefully gets a leg into this one and they kind of flip the field, give their defense some good field position to defend.
Kick is away. Be a short kick, get a great bounce, however. Unbelievable bounce. Look at this. They got to hurry. Can they keep it in? But they did. All the way down at the 1-yard line. How about that?
That was risky right there. They let it go all the way down. They didn't account for the speed, and it finally got down there.
No score, 5:36 left to go here. First quarter on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop. Watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right.
Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now, current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. Mid-First Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. Mid-First Bank, true to your money.
Welcome back. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. It's game time on YurView. And after a 68-yard punt landed inside the 1-yard line, Broken Arrow has the football, 1st and 10. Running play gets them out of the deep hole as they get across the 5 all the way out to the 8-yard line. That's a good 7-yard gain at least. Give them a little breathing room deep inside their own territory.
Yeah, Cortez is a weapon, especially when they're pinned in their own end zone. Does a good job of finding the hole and getting up the field. A host of Bulldogs try to bring them down.
Now Wright and Broken Arrow throwing into the wind in this first quarter. I thought it was a little strange they didn't try more passes than they did, but maybe it had something to do with the wind. Keep an eye on that story there. Lafayette Wright, the quarterback for Broken Arrow. And again, it's a handoff, and again, they've got good running room up the middle. First down yardage out across the 22, about the 23.
Yeah, it's really starting to pick up. You can even see these field goal posts right now moving a little bit. You can see the flag really waving crazy. I could imagine them staying on the ground this whole drive as they go against the wind over here.
Noah Cortez is putting up some good numbers early, getting the ball a lot. He's got a first down for the Tigers now. Running play, just picking and nice moves, tries the stiff arm, almost looked like he was ready to punch the guy out there as he was going down. Cortez, tough runner.
Just a quick jab, a quick jab. Check it out again. You see him pressing the hole and does a nice move over here towards the outside. A nice side step, gets to the outside. Good tackle from the Edmond Memorial defender, number 21, Chris Pope.
Broken Arrow offensive line doing a good job opening up holes for the running game. They run it left side this time to the near side of the field. Not really much room to do anything, but still, they're able to get the first down on the near side out near midfield.
And there you see that monster stiff arm from Noah Cortez once again, almost getting brought down in the backfield, and then he just gives a little stiff arm and is able to pick up the first down.
Spot the ball at the 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers. Give up the middle, lots of running room. He wasn't even hit until he'd gotten 9 yards downfield. Finally tackled there by number 3, Christian Brown, as you take a look at the running here.
Yeah,
that hole.
It was a big hole until he got upended over there by number 3, Christian Brown. He's come up with a couple tackles.
28, a little slow coming off the field there. That was your ball carrier, Corbin Chambers.
Yeah, he took a hard hit to the hip over there in the middle of the field.
So they're going to take a look at him, and that allows me to tell you all about all Game Time High School football games streamed live each week at YurView.com. And remember, you can check back throughout the week for the 4 Game of the Week highlights and additional coverage, including the new weekly high school football recruiting podcast called Over the Middle with nationally known recruiting guru Jeremy Crabtree. That's Over the Middle. And also remember to find out more about all the things you can discover there, high school football, much, much more, YurView.com. There's a look after he took that hard shot here on the near side. Picked up 9 on the carry. Cortez back in. Doesn't get much, but it will be enough for the first down.
Yeah, you can see no pass attempts on this drive as of now. Good rushing attack by this offensive line, though, creating some good holes for these running backs to run through.
But you know that David Alexander, when he looked at that schedule before the season started or during the summer when he first saw it, he said, oh my gosh, what have I bitten off here? Here's Cortez running right side. Flag is thrown in from the far side of the field, so check everything. You know, when you get your schedule and you see Tulsa Union, South Lake Carroll, and then Owasso in your first 3 games, and then 2 after that, you've got Jenks in there. That could make you wonder what kind of a start you're going to get off to. They started 0-3, were 1-4 at one point. They won their last 3 to draw even now at 4-4 in the year. Face mask is the call against Edmond Memorial.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. 15 yards from the end of the run results in the first down.
Yeah, with an early schedule like that, you kind of have to pay extra close attention to what you're doing in spring and then go ahead during the summer. You got to prepare, and make sure that you're really at peak form when the season starts, because that's your toughest competition.
Right at the 20-yard line, first down. This is Tolbert. Big hole on the right side. He's going to find the end zone. Did he get in? Waiting for the official, not quite, just shy at about the 1 yard line as they gave the ball there to one of our Mazio's players to watch, Kewan Tolbert.
There you see that electrifying speed. You see him be patient, and then when he sees the hole, a sudden burst, and then he takes to the edge. Just Mr. Brown, number 3 from the Bulldogs defense, able to take him out at the 1 yard line. But you saw that electrifying speed, Steve.
Acceleration, explosiveness. Tolbert gets him down to about the 1 yard line. First and goal for the Tigers. Tolbert again with the carry. Hit, stopped, then struggled forward but did not get in. Good stop there by the biggins up front for the Bulldogs. Number 54, one of the first guys there. That's Charlie Sunram.
Seemed like number 92, Sean Sadler, was in there as well. Got to give it to this Edmond Memorial defense. They're really pinning their ears back in this red zone area.
Trying to keep Broken Arrow out of the end zone. Cortez gets the handoff, and he's going to get into the end zone. And unless there's any flags on the play, that one is going to be a touchdown for the Broken Arrow Tigers. As Cortez goes in from a yard out, Broken Arrow's on the scoreboard first with 1:50 as you take a look at the play.
Yeah, and it's a good play over there towards the edge, but he's just carried into the end zone and is able to cross that goal line. A nice drive from this Broken Arrow offense.
Tigers in for the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is good with 1:50 left to go here in this first quarter play. The Broken Arrow Tigers are on top of the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs. They lead it 7-0 right here on YurView. We'll take a timeout, get ready for the kickoff when we come back.
Tune in to Game Time this Friday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week. Booker T. Washington versus Bixby.
Good game coming up next week on YurView as you take a look. That'll be tomorrow night. Big contest there. 6A2, Booker T. Washington and Bixby.
Yes, sir.
That'll be fun.
It should be a good one.
Set to receive, Brendan Mitchell, one of the deep men for the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs. The Broken Arrow is broken through, scored the first points of the ball game, and they lead it 7-0 right now with 1:50 left to go here in this first quarter of play. Going to need a little help as it's gotten a little windy, and wind is blowing that ball off the tee. Kick is away, high short kick. Wind really knocks it down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 29-yard line.
Seemed like it was going to stay up there forever,
Really
Steve.
did. And here's a look at that scoring drive for the Tigers.
Yeah, and they did a lot of running the football, starting off with Cortez, finding a little bit of room and daylight towards the outside. A nice move, getting the first down. Then Tolbert came into play. Check him out, sees that room in the hole and that sudden burst of speed and gets all the way down to the 1 yard line. And then his buddy Cortez comes in and finishes the job with the 1 yard touchdown run for the BA Tigers.
Bulldogs with the ball now at their own 30-yard line. Try the middle screen. Good job as it works. Just did elude the would-be tackler. What would have been a short gain, and they're able to pick up a lot more out of that. Dakari Charlton, 5'10", 145, a junior, with a nice reception on this play.
Yeah, and a good tackle by number 17 coming out of his safety position, Damian Everett. Kid that had 3 interceptions the last time we stumbled upon Broken Arrow.
Pass near side. It's going to pick up 5 yards, complete to Brendan Mitchell.
And this is what Edmond Memorial is going to have to do. You know, spread the field out like they like to do. Find some 5 yards, find some 2 yards, throw a quick screen, pick up some yardage with that. Just steady, go down the field and be effective.
They give them 4 on the previous play, so 2nd down and 6 now. Burgess out of the shotgun, just going to pitch it to the right side. Ball carrier number 29, Nate Williams, gets across midfield into BA territory.
Yeah, Austin Carter with the hard hit on the sideline there. Big third down for this Memorial team early in the game.
3rd and 2. Running play, right side. That's not going to get it. They tried to run to the near side of the field, and he just got pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, they were not fooled on that one at all.
The loss of 1 yard on the play, 4th down.
Austin Carter making the nice play there. So a 4th down and 5 situation would appear to be a punting situation for the Bulldogs. Line of scrimmage at their own 49-yard line. Snap is back, kick away. They got the good bounce last time. This time it's going to roll. Still a favorable bounce, still rolling. And Wynn's going to take advantage of it, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers game of the week, it's game time. And right now it's Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial. They lead it 7-0 right here on YurView.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Check out the Cox Cable High School Football Game of the Week and the Mazio's Most Valuable Player of the Game. Text MVP to 664-444 and score a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Everybody loves Mazio's.
First quarter comes to a close. We move right now toward the second quarter with Broken Arrow on top. They lead at 7-0, and they have just taken over the football, looking at a 1st down and 10. And Cortez runs to the left side and will get about 1 yard, 2 maybe. Not much there. Good job by that Bulldog defense. Looks like Broken Arrow is going to be content to just run the football tonight.
And I don't see why not. I mean, like an old coach told me, run it until they stop it. Right now, they're having a lot of success with it, so might as well continue with it.
And another running play, this one into the middle of the line of scrimmage, but short gain again. Bulldogs closing the holes up front.
This was a big third down for this defense of Edmond Memorial. 3rd and, I want to say, about 8 yards. If they can make a stop right here, could give their offense some great field position.
Again, we noticed that they didn't want to throw the ball into the wind. Now the Tigers have the wind. See what they do with it here as Wright drops the throw. Going down the middle, pass is incomplete. Intended there for Number 26 trying to hook up with Matt Kaiser, incomplete.
And just a simple post route from the slot wide receiver. Hits him down in the middle of the field, but good job by the other safety on the backside coming over and just getting in the wide receiver's line of sight, so keeping him away from the football.
Christian Brown looked like he was lining him up should he catch that football. He was getting that shoulder ready and everything else, but pass one incomplete. That brings up fourth. Punting from his own end zone, getting the kick away, and a good kick. Going to bounce all the way to the 30-yard line. Eludes the first tackler. Is hit, knocked down, but he'll get to the 42-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will set it up, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a good return right there, saving a lot of field position, deciding to go ahead and pick up that ball, make the first defender miss. Now let's just see what this Edmond Memorial offense can do with that field position.
Brendan Mitchell is their leading receiver. It's not even close. He has 47 catches on the year for 609 yards and 4 touchdowns. So he would be their go-to guy. Chris Pope, Darius Parker haven't had a whole lot of success running the football this year. They're young in a lot of areas. Here's a jet sweep to the far side of the field. This is going to work out well for Edmond Memorial, and a nice gain by Demetrius Dent.
And that was a great play by this Edmond Memorial offense. You see that nice jet sweep to the outside. Good blocking as well. You see number 2, Mitchell, who you just talked about, the leading receiver out there getting a big block, and that's a first down for this Bulldogs team.
Demetrius Dent, 6'1" junior, 150-pounder with a nice gain there into Broken Arrow territory at the 41-yard line. Week 9 of the high school football season. Hardly believe it's that far along, and by the end of next Friday evening, here's a pass right side, hurried as he threw. Pass goes incomplete. But you know, next week when you're driving home from whatever game you're at, you'll be wondering what the playoff matchups are going to look like. That's how close we are.
Sure will. On that incomplete pass by Burgess right there, just a situation where some defenders got in his face, wasn't able to set his feet, and pass kind of drifted on him a little bit there.
2nd down and 10. Sweep coming to the near side, looking for the block, did not get it. And knocked out of bounds, and a good play by Broken Arrow's defense. No gain, maybe a short loss of the play.
Yeah, and that's a good job by number 17 from Broken Arrow, coming down and setting that edge. Damian Everett, 2nd time calling his name tonight.
1 yard loss on the play, 3rd down.
So now 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Bulldogs. Wide receiver screen, and a great job there defensively, coming up and making the play. It's Miles Slusher.
Yeah, and that did not fool Slusher at all. He's read that right away. Stayed with the number 1 wide receiver. They tried to pick him up on a block, but he was not allowing that. He read that the whole way. Miles Slusher is a cornerback and a defensive back that I've been truly impressed with throughout the season. Saw him in his first game versus Union, handling that big target they have over there, C.J. Moore. Did a good job on him, and throughout the season he's progressed.
Here's a punt by Memorial. And again, it's just going to get knocked down by the wind and stop dead there at about the 16-yard line with 9:02 left to go here in the first half of play. Broken Arrow Tigers on top. They're leading it by a score of 7-0. I want to remind everybody to not miss any of the action. You can do so by going to YurView.com/football and sign up for the Game Time newsletter to get the previous week's highlights, stories, and recruiting news, along with a preview of the upcoming week's matchups delivered straight to your inbox. Go to YurView.com/football. This is Tolbert getting the handoff on the left side. There goes Tolbert. Tolbert to the 40-yard line. Tolbert, only one guy can catch him, and he's not going to have enough room to do so. Touchdown. No flags on the play.
And again, you see the sudden burst from Tolbert. The little guy getting it done in a big way. Check it out again. Just a nice zone read play. Gets to the edge, and there's nobody that's gonna catch him. Look at his feet, pick him up, put him down, big man.
84 yards on the play for the touchdown for Tolbert. That'll increase your stats in a big hurry.
I'll say.
Extra point is on the way up and good as well. So Tolbert totes the touchdown. Length of the field, and the Tigers and David Alexander able to manage a smile there as his Tigers now have opened up a 14-0 lead. 8:47 left to go here before halftime. Justin Meredith. Justin and I've known each other for a long time. We were talking before the game. He said, "Steve, just be nice to us." I said, "Come on, Justin. It'll be all right." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "This is it's been a little bit of a trying year, but you know that's part of the job. That comes with it. You don't get to go out and recruit your players like they do at the next level. You got to take what's there, and each year you do the best that you possibly can. And they've had some very good years there at Edmond Memorial and enjoyed a lot of success. And Justin Meredith's a great example for these young men to follow." Same said for Broken Arrow coach naturally, David Alexander. 14-0 now, Tigers on top. Ready to kick it away for Broken Arrow is number 81. It says Adam Yancey. Ball rolls off the tee once again, so they're going to have somebody hold on to it, it looks like.
Looks like there's a meeting being commenced over here on this near sideline with the coaches and the referee.
I have no idea what's going on.
Neither do I. Looks like there was a injured player from Edmond Memorial on the Broken Arrow sideline. We're trying to get him over there real quick.
Christian Brown, yeah, I had never even noticed that there was somebody over there. Couldn't understand what the holdup was, and I saw Coach Meredith walking over there. Thought, well, that was rather unusual. All right, so everybody's squared away. We're about ready to get back underway here with 8:47 left to go before halftime. Tigers getting ready to kick it away to the Bulldogs. It's funny, sitting high atop our perch here at the press box, we can see the landscape, and you can see different stadium lights on throughout, you know, the metropolitan area on where some high school games might be being played. Here's the kick. Wind behind him. That's going to go well into the end zone.
What a kick.
So he drove that thing well out of there.
If I was him, I would take credit for that, not Mother Nature. I would be like, yeah, that's all me. You see the celebration right there. Yeah, I needed some goggles to check that one out too, my man.
Oh, they're having a good time. That's great.
I love it. I love it. Kickers need to celebrate too.
Absolutely. Bulldogs come out. They were able to move the ball last possession, got it across midfield into Broken Arrow territory, but then it shut down after that. See if they can't get something going on this drive here as Burgess with the pump fake. Flushed out of the pocket, in trouble, still moving. Now throws underneath. He's got some running room. Don't see a flag on the field.
And he takes a big shot over there on the sideline, but that was an electrifying play by Burgess. I see you, young fella. Look at him do his best Aaron Rodgers impression in the pocket. Shakes the tackler loose. Oh, wait, oh, there makes another move and then finds his running back in the open field, and he gets up and gets the first down. Good job by the quarterback making something out of nothing, and then Nate Williams to be open and headsy and get down the field to help his quarterback out.
1st and 10, Burgess rolling, in trouble, dropped. That's going to be a loss of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Good defense there, number 5. That is Derek Shaw, rather.
Yeah, this time he couldn't get away. Derek Shaw had a beat on him, making sure that he went down this time.
6'1", 270. Second down, 14. Burgess checking the plays on his wristband. Fakes the pitch, keeps it himself. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Looked like somebody grabbed him by the arm and brought him to the turf.
Yeah, check out the replay right here. Just a quick pitch draw to the quarterback, number 56 for this Broken Arrow team. Ryan Barwig able to bring him down to the ground. Making it 3rd and 8.
Picked up just 2, handoff. Not much there, Tigers again. Make the stop at just about the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th down and still about 7 to go.
Yeah, you can tell that front 7 for Broken Arrow is just playing truly physical on the run, and whenever they get a chance to put a hat on a Bulldog, they're putting a couple of them on them.
Would appear to be a punting situation for the Bulldogs.
Punting into the wind here.
Boy, it goes straight up, and it's coming straight back down in a bounce that is not going to be very fortuitous for Edmond Memorial, as that may have gone, what, 10 yards?
It looked like a balloon up there.
It really did.
just fluttered up there and then came right back down.
Straight up and straight down. Nothing you can do. That's what Coach Meredith's saying. Nothing you can do about that. Tigers take over. They're in. You take a look at the wind. They are in Bulldog territory already at their 42-yard line, looking at a 1st and 10. Lafayette Wright is your quarterback. Cortez gets the handoff, breaks a tackle at the line, rumbles into the secondary right at 10 yards on the carry for Cortez and the Tigers.
Yeah, there you can see Cortez just bouncing off tacklers and getting extra yardage. Those yak yards after contact are very important for a running back. They always want to see a bunch of those.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Straight ahead. Cortez spins, gets inside the 20-yard line, right at the 20-yard line, and that'll be another 1st down for the Tigers.
See Cortez show off some good moves, keeps his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage, keeps his eyes in front of him. A nice spin move to avoid a tackler, but a group of Bulldogs are able to bring him to the ground. Not before he picks up the 1st down, though.
Cortez is going to have some good numbers before this first half is over with. He'll add to those numbers right here. Not a big addition, but about another 2 or 3 yards perhaps.
On the carry, brought down by Charlie Kunaram.
Cortez came into this contest 888 yards rushing, 7.5 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns on the season.
3-yard gain on the play, 2nd down. 7 yards to go.
17 carries, 130 yards already. Didn't realize he'd carried it that much. Here's a running play, spinning Tolbert into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers.
And that is a fantastic move in the open field by Tolbert, Armazio's MVP player to watch. Look at this again. You see him takes the zone read, handoff, gets in the open field, and a nice B-button spin move onto the end zone. Tolbert's 2nd touchdown of the night.
Kewan Tolbert having a big night already. 5'7", 159, just a sophomore. Looks like he's got some other good days coming. Here's the extra point attempt. Kick on the way is up and through by Skylar Seagraves. We will take a timeout. 4:49 left to go before halftime. Right now it's Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial. 21-0 our score right here on Game Time on YurView.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? You make it for those who don't always look out for themselves. You make it detect what they don't.
Stop, stop, stop.
You make it for 3 rows of precious cargo. Going further for whatever life throws at you.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now current Ford owners get up to $5,500 cash back on the 2017 Ford Explorer, Escape, and Edge. That's $5,500 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Welcome back. Yes, the weather has changed a little bit in this last week or so. We were talking about 90-degree days and beautiful days all throughout the first part of the season. Here's the kick that goes out of the end zone. But a little more fall-like and hints of winter maybe in the weather this evening. Broken Arrow looking good, just running the football and really having their way right now with that Edmond Memorial defense.
First down, Federal Credit Union first down.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there are certain times of the game where Edmond Memorial's finding a way to stop them in the running game, but for the most part, it's all Tolbert and Cortez doing whatever they want.
Here's a sweep going to the right side. Good pursuit by Broken Arrow. He got to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. Number 47 making his way over there. Austin Garrison in on the tackle.
Yeah, Austin Garrison making his comeback. Did miss last week's game because of injury. He's back now, and you can see him kind of the quarterback of that defense, middle linebacker. Good to have him back.
2nd and 10. Screen pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage by one of the defensive linemen. Falls harmlessly incomplete.
Almost intercepted by number 5, Derek Shaw over there. See, he almost had the one-handed attempt. You can see that's what they teach you as a defensive lineman. As soon as you see that quarterback retreating back, you know it's got to be a screen pass. So either you turn around and you run and find that running back, or you get your hands up and try to affect the pass somehow, some way.
3rd down 10 for the Tigers. Or rather for the Bulldogs. Cats and dogs out there. Here's a pass far right side, and it's taken away. Intercepted by Broken Arrow. Number 13 with the interception. Macchiota diving for the end zone. He did not get in. They're going to say he's just shy.
And he was running, man. He was running. First of all, it's a good idea by Blake Burgess right here. Your big, strong wide receiver, number 2, Brandon Mitchell, is in the area, 6'5" wide receiver. You throw him a jump ball pass, but number 13, the defensive back from Broken Arrow, does a good job. Jordan.
I think it's actually Machota. We've got 2 different names on our rosters here.
Okay, Machota does a good job of keeping his hands on the wide receiver and then timing the ball better than Mitchell and then going up and getting it.
Here they run it in for the touchdown as Cortez will get to break the plane of the goal line, get into the end zone with 3:59 left to go. Big play downfield. Here's a look at the touchdown once again as they just went strong over that right side. Those offensive linemen, they get out and they move a lot too. He's pulling guys, and you got to have an athletic offensive line to be able to do all that stuff.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of teams doing that nowadays because Those big guys up front, kind of difficult. You got to be in sync with one another because you can get tripped up on that offensive line so easily. But they do a good job of pulling those guards and those tackles and getting up the field and giving those running backs some room to run.
28-0 is our score right now for Broken Arrow. Hey, come back to YurView.com tomorrow night and Saturday for more exciting high school football action and some of the best teams in the country. Two of them here in Oklahoma. We have Booker T. Washington and Bixby, the battle in 6A Division II, and the 4A showdown between Ada and undefeated Blanchard. That'll be tomorrow night. In Nebraska, we have a playoff game between number 10 seed Millard Nord and number 7 seed Omaha Burke. In Arizona, number 2 Chandler and number 6 Hamilton hook up in a battle for their district championship. And Saturday's game features Connecticut's Cheshire Academy at Bishop Sullivan in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Don't miss all the excitement of high school football with the top teams from around the country streaming live on YurView.com. It's a lot of football. I'll be at Ada and Blanchard tomorrow night. Blanchard unbeaten on the season, 8-0. And Ada, 3 losses. 2 of those were to 5A's number 1 Carl Albert and Ardmore, and they also lost their other 4A game to Tuttle. So that's a very deceiving 5-3 record. There's a flag on the field. It's a sideline warning against Edmond Memorial. That's the reason for the delay right here. So 3:59 left to go. Looks like they're about to kick it off now and get play back underway. Approach from the left side, and this one will sail into the end zone and beyond. Touchback automatic out to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will get it 1st and 10 as we take a look at your scoring drive for the Broken Arrow Tigers as they have some fun there on the sidelines. Well, it started off, didn't last very long, but it started off with the interception here by Macchiota. Nice return as he takes it along the far sideline. Stretched for the end zone right at the very end. They rule he did not get in for the score. However, that did lead to the touchdown as Noah Cortez on a 1-yard run, his 2nd touchdown of the night for the Tigers, who now lead it by a score of 28-0. Memorial with the football. Burgess, quick out far side. And the defense is right there to hit him as he catches the football. It's going to be a loss on the play. Just too long to develop right there. And as soon as he caught that football, he knew he was in trouble. Nowhere to go when you're wrapped up like that.
1-yard loss on the play. 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 11. Clock ticking with 3:25 left to go here. And we got a whistle and a timeout. That's going to be a timeout taken by Edmond Memorial with 3:15 left to go here in this first half of play.
Don't forget tonight's game is streamed.
We'll also take a timeout. We'll come back, continue our coverage. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Broken Arrow right now on top of Edmond Memorial.
Also be sure to go to your
Tune in to Game Time this Friday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week. Booker T. Washington versus Bixby.
Second down and 11, give in the backfield. And that's not going anywhere for Edmond Memorial. Broken Arrow is all over that one. Going to be a loss on the play. Number 52 for Broken Arrow, getting a lot of the congratulations down there, Jaden Ford. Or D'Amico Rowland. So that should bring up a 3rd and 11 big conversation going on in the Broken Arrow far side, and also an injury there to number 16 for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Gaffney. Brayton Gaffney, 170 pounds sophomore. $28-0 is our score. Hey, remember with Cox Home Life that you can know and control what's going on at home even while you're away. Use cameras to check in on your pet when you've got a late night at the office. Program lights to come on as you unlock your door for a bright homecoming. Even conserve energy by setting your thermostat on a schedule. When you personalize your experience with Cox Home Life, your home works for you. Go to cox.com/homelife or visit your local Cox Solutions store to find out about free starter equipment, including a free HD camera. There's some help for the young man getting off the field right now, and hopefully it's something that looks worse than it is, because it looks like he's done for the night. And both teams heading back towards the field. Number 16, Brayton Gaffney for Edmond Memorial.
From the 16-yard line.
Under 3 minutes now left to go here in this first half. Burgess takes the snap, throws the quick out. Receiver has to come back and get it.
Blake Burgess' pass is complete to
Peter Raleigh is the recipient on the play, just not much there to gain. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 14. There is a flag on the play that you can see there. It's going to be a face mask against the defense, called against Broken Arrow.
The Tigers.
So that should be enough for the first down.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, 15 yards, results in a first down.
David Alexander. Clock running now, 2:38 left to go before halftime. All Broken Arrow to this point. 3 receivers sent out wide to the right. That's the far side of the field. Burgess, empty backfield, pump fake. Now rolls right. Looking, sliding, gaining a yard or 2 perhaps, and that's it. Look at the rankings in Class 6A. You've got Union number 1, Owasso 2, then Jenks, then this Broken Arrow squad. Before you run into any West Side schools, followed by Westmore, Norman North, Yukon, Santa Fe, Moore, and Mustang, rounding out your top 10. Empty backfield. Burgess looking to throw, in trouble. Eludes the rush. He's just going to throw it away now. And it goes out of bounds, and it looked like the defender that you see right there, Austin Carter, injured a foot or something right at the very end of that play. See if you can find it right there as he kind of stumbles coming around that corner. Little sprained ankle as he takes it off to the far side of the field. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Minute 19 left to go here before halftime.
From the 36-yard line, 3rd down.
Motion to the far right side. Jet sweep on the handoff. Gets it about to the line of scrimmage, not much more.
Bulldogs, tackled by Gary Johnson.
So they'll switch it out, bring in the punting unit, and still leave some time on the clock for Broken Arrow, who has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Punting into the wind, remember. Gets the snap back. Low line drive kick may have been partially blocked. Only rolls to about the 42-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will put it in play, 1st and 10, with 1:04 left to go before halftime, and Broken Arrow leading Edmond Memorial 28-0. Dion Amade rejoins me now. He is stationed on the sidelines.
Yeah, and see, this Edmond Memorial defense is going to have to be weary of what's going on in this situation. Win to the back of Broken Arrow, so they are able to throw a long pass down the field and get some points before going into halftime.
Keep it on the ground. Clock will continue to run. Second down and 5. Wright looking to throw. Throws, and incomplete is the pass intended there for Cortez. Stops the clock with 35 seconds left. Go ahead, Dean.
Yeah, you can tell they wanted to go down the field. It was kind of a hurry-up situation after that first play, and then you could see Lafayette in a scramble situation telling his receivers to go deep. Although, good job by Edmond Memorial being able to stay with the wide receivers on that play.
So 3rd down now and 5. Cortez, left side. Shakes and shimmies, gets the first down, races down the sideline, tripped up finally after he gets out of bounds inside the 25. Looks like they're going to spot him out at about the 23-yard line. Noah Cortez with another fine run as you watch him go over that left side. Some good blocking out in front, man. Those guys do a great job. Open up the holes for these Broken Arrow Tigers. Big number 70, Kane Robinson. 67 is Thor Wilbanks. 77 that you can see there, Trevor Burkhartsmeyer. It's a mouthful. Done a good job at opening up the holes for these Tigers right now. They lead it 28-0. Still 26 seconds left, Dion. So wonder how they're going to play it, as obviously they'd like to put some more points on the board.
Yeah, and they're in striking distance. And on that last play, it was almost took it all the way into the end zone. But Chris Pope making the touchdown saving tackle right there, just tripping up Cortez before he's able to reach the end zone.
26 seconds remaining. Tigers, Lafayette Wright dropping to throw. Steps up, now runs to the far sideline, throwing towards the end zone. Incomplete. Looked like the receiver maybe had fallen in the end zone. Looked like it was intended out there for number 5, Trevian Client. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 as you look at the replay here. Rolling is Wright. And throws. And just beyond the reach there.
And I don't know if you can hear from my mic over here, Steve, but the head coach was telling the referees, hey, he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
2nd down and 10. Quick pass out. Don't know how the defender didn't get his hand on it. Instead, Cortez is going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, they threw that pass and the defender just looked like his arm went right through it. They get the pass to Cortez on the edge, and he does the rest as you take a look. Underneath his arm, it looks like, and then the blocking out front does a fine job, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown for Broken Arrow with 10 seconds left to go in this first half clock. Cortez has certainly lived up to his high booking for this evening. Extra point attempt. Snap is up. Kick is good. And now 35-0 Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial. Tigers looking very good so far here this evening. We talk about tomorrow night's matchup once again in 6A2. That is number 1, Booker T. Washington. Bixby is number 6. I believe Bixby is a 3-time defending state champion in Class 6A2. So Tulsa, Washington, number 1, Bixby, number 6 at your game of the week tomorrow night right here on Game Time on YurView.
Yeah, a lot of star-studded performances expected to come out of that game tomorrow. Bixby got a bunch of kids doing good things. Tucker Pauley, Bryce Brown, offensive line looking strong, and then on the other side, Booker T. Washington. You already know all about them. You can read the press clippings alone, and trust me, they are as advertised.
So that'll be coming up tomorrow night right here on YurView. Well, every time he's kicked it from this situation, it's been a touchback, and no different this time as it goes far beyond the necessary yardage to put it into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line, and that's where it'll be, 1st and 10 for the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs. Trailing it, would like to get something going. Obviously not this half with just 10 seconds remaining, but go in, regroup at the halftime intermission, and come back out in the second half and see if you can't break some ground here and get some things going offensively and also making some stop defensively. Noah Cortez with a big night tonight. 24-yard pass reception for a touchdown, his 3rd of the evening. Unless there's a penalty, this should be the final play of the first half. Burgess sends a man in motion. Will keep it himself as he goes over the right side. Picks up a couple yards, and the clock will run out, and that'll be the end of our first half of play here this evening. From Wolves Stadium, Edmond Memorial playing host to Broken Arrow right now, and Broken Arrow is not treating their hosts very good right now because Broken Arrow is all over the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs tonight by a score of 35-0. Dion Amade is going to be talking with head coach David Alexander. Let's go down to the field now and talk with Dion. Dion, take it away.
Coach, strong performance by your team there in the first half. What do you think about it?
Well, yeah, it was a great performance. You know, like you and I were talking pregame, you know, about just getting what the story was going to be. The story's the weather, right? We got the best of it. You know, we got the best of the field position. But strong running game by the Noah. Couple great runs by the sophomore Tolbert. And defense is playing just like they've been playing the last half of the season.
Well, good luck in the second half, Coach.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
And we're standing here with my man Jack Moffitt for the Weoki Kick for Cash. Jack, are you ready?
I am. I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do this, my man. You got the wind, so think about the wind, all right? Think about the wind. He's got his friend out here holding the ball for him. Smart kid, smart kid. Got to have a holder. You see these kickers out here tonight. They need some holders, Chris.
Yes.
So let's see what our man has here.
There might have been a love connection with him and a cheerleader, so
he has to make it. It's up. It's good. It's good. It's good. The celebration continues over here, Jack. Your friend, Jack. That was a strong performance, a great kick. You are the Weoki Kick for Cash petition, $500. How do you feel, my man?
I feel really good right now.
Who you want to thank?
I want to thank my trainer and my holder. He taught me a little bit, and Chris from Weoki. This guy's amazing. I love him.
What's your name, sir? The holder. What's your name?
Joseph Lawley.
Good job, Joseph. Good holding technique. Chris, what do you want to say to the people? And thank you to Weoki for coming out here and giving them $500.
Yes, you know what? Congratulations, Jack. There's a cheerleader that now wants to go out and to dinner, so spend it well.
Looking forward to it.
Don't spend all the money on her, Jack. Save a little bit for your mom. Save a little bit for your mom. That is Jack Moffitt, and he is our Weoki Kick for Cash participant. $500. If you want to join us, go ahead and sign up. Talk to Chris.
All right, fine performances here at halftime, and it is senior night, so they still have more to go here at Wolves Stadium. We'll continue our coverage here on Game Time on YurView. Right now, it's Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial, 35-0 our score.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now, current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Because every great accomplishment takes courage. Because one person can't do it all. Because dreams are worth chasing. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With proven services that support all of your endeavors. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Halftime on Game Time is brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Tune in each week as we bring you some of the best players in the nation all fall long.
Plans to attend Oklahoma State University, majoring in cybersecurity and digital forensics. Josh is described as ambitious, considerate, and inventive. He lists his single greatest accomplishment as being selected as a member of the CODA All-Region Band. David Carey is escorted by Joshua and Jerry Lynn Carey. David plays the trombone and plans to attend Oklahoma Baptist University, majoring in computer science. He is described as lighthearted and sarcastic. He lists his greatest accomplishment as being the program director of the Iron Dogs robotic team. This past spring, David was named as a National Merit Commended Scholar. Alex Chaconis is escorted by Jimmy and Kim Chaconis. Alex plays the tenor saxophone and plans to study chemical engineering.
Welcome back to your Farm Bureau's
She is described as
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show, the same Farm Bureau that you've always trusted, now even better. We'll come back with some stats and some highlights, but not right now. Let's enjoy still some more of our senior night proceedings here at Edmond Santa Fe for Edmond Memorial.
University of Central Oklahoma, majoring in nursing. She is described as passionate, resilient, and caring. Hannah is a member of the National Honor Society and has received over 20 superior ratings on piano solos. Matt Cronin is escorted by Catherine, Chad, and Sarah Cronin. Matt is a percussionist and plans to attend Oklahoma State University, majoring in pre-veterinary animal science. He can be described as goofy and genuine. He is a member of the National Honor Society. Karina Cunningham is escorted by Tim, Renee, and Kiana Cunningham. She is a member of the Color Guard and plans to attend Baylor or Pepperdine, majoring in biology. Karina can be described as creative, original, and sarcastic. She was recently featured in YTIO Visual Arts Exhibition and received an AP Scholar Award. Joseph Irwin is escorted by Keith and Amanda Irwin. He plays the trombone and plans to study industrial engineering in college. He is described as pragmatic, curious, and determined. He lists his greatest accomplishment as helping lead the Edmond Memorial robotics team to a top 10 victory. Hannah Fjorborn is not here this evening, but we would like to recognize her. Hannah's family members include Rick, Amy, and Kara Fjorborn. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas, majoring in poultry science. Hannah is described as creative, quiet, and confident. She lists her single greatest achievement as receiving first place on her FFA Agri-Science project. Hannah is currently representing the state of Oklahoma at the FFA National Convention. Sarah Green is escorted by Daryl Green. Sarah plays the flute and plans to major in political science and international affairs. She is described as driven, passionate, and ambitious. Her single greatest accomplishment was receiving the second ever Bulldog Band Donut Day Award. This proved to be a pivotal moment in her high school career. She is a drum major this year and is president of the Young Democrats Club. Mason Kaiser is escorted by Charles and Ann Kaiser. Mason plays the flute and is described as driven,
Welcome back to our
and
halftime show. Right
She's
now,
planning
let's
to
take a
attend
look
the
at some of the
University
halftime
Oklahoma, majoring in
highlights.
behavioral sciences
Oklahoma Farm
with a
Bureau
minor in
halftime show.
neuroscience
Same Farm
and
Bureau
neurology.
you've always trusted,
She's a
now
minor
even
in
better. Here's a handoff to Noah Cortez, who had the big first half for the Broken Arrow Tigers. Seen with a short gain there, and then he'll find his way into the end zone to give Broken Arrow the early lead. First touchdown of the night for Noah Cortez. Then the handoff here goes to one of our featured players of the night, Kewan Tolbert. He takes off down the far side of the field, and look at him go. Finally caught from behind as he's, or not caught from behind on this one, as he's able to get into the end zone. That was a long touchdown run of 84 yards for Tolbert. He also had another one a little bit later on. Here's Tolbert again, spinning, getting free and into the end zone for the touchdown. Got a big first half on the ground. Edmond Memorial, here's the pass that they throw up. That's intercepted, taken away by Macchiota. Macciota's going to get it all the way down before he is ruled out just inside the 1 yard line. Sets them up in scoring position once again. Handoff goes to Cortez, and he knifes his way over the middle of the line and gets into the end zone. And then this is Lafayette Wright throwing to Cortez, little screen pass. Good vision, gets downfield, gets into the end zone, and that's where we sit right now at the halftime intermission with Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial, leading it by a score of 35-0. We'll take the timeout. We'll come back, continue with our coverage. It's game time, and it's on YurView. Stay with us, everybody.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop, stop, stop. Watch, watch, watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right. Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now, current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your two favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Check out the Cox Cable High School Football Game of the Week and the Mazio's Most Valuable Player of the Game. Text MVP to 664-444 and score a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Everybody loves Mazio's.
Welcome back, everybody. There's your halftime score, 35-0. Your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime show brought to you by the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. And before we take a look at some of the stats, let's take a look at the Weoki Kick for Cash. Jack Moffitt stepping in and knocking it through. Congratulations to Mr. Moffitt. He is $500 richer as he is able to convert on the point there. There you can see them celebrating with Dion as he put it up and through. Congratulations to Jack. And our thanks once again, as always, to the great folks over at Weoki Federal Credit Union. All right, now let's take a look at those first half numbers for you. As you can see for Broken Arrow, they had a big first half. Didn't need to do much in the air. They did most of it on the ground. 219 yards rushing. There you see 12 first downs overall, and defensively limiting Edmond Memorial to really just 58 total yards. 41 through the air, 17 on the ground. Blake Burgess is completing passes. He just doesn't have time to throw deep enough passes. He's 7 of 10, but for only 41 yards. You see the numbers of the guys carrying the ball for Broken Arrow. Noah Cortez has 166 yards, 3 touchdowns already. And Kewan Tolbert has 5 carries, 49 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the evening. That's where we sit for you right now on our Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. State Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. We'll be back right after this timeout.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? You make it for those who don't always look out for themselves. You make it detect what they don't.
Stop, stop, stop.
You make it for 3 rows of precious cargo. Going further for whatever life throws at you.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now current Ford owners get up to $5,500 cash back on the 2017 Ford Explorer, Escape, and Edge. That's $5,500 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Because an open road is always calling your name. Because life is sweet. Because every moment counts. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With convenient services that help you maximize the joys in life. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Escorted by Jason, Wendy, and Slade Smelzer. Madison is a member of the Color Guard and Winter Guard. She plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in pre
during the festivities at Senior Night for Edmond Memorial. Right now, they're trailing in the football game by a score of 35-0 against Broken Arrow.
Jennifer Underhill is escorted by Jaylee Underhill. She's a member of the Color Guard, plans to major in microbiology and chemistry.
Okay, as we continue our coverage of our halftime show, we're going to listen into some more of the recognized people that are graduating tonight from Edmond Memorial during Senior Night.
And has received a Girl Scout Silver Award. Rachel Visna is escorted by Lynn Pincala and John Visna. She plays the clarinet, plans to attend Oklahoma State University. Rachel can be described as determined, dedicated, and adventurous. She lists her greatest accomplishment as being in the high school marching band. Jory Walls is escorted by Marianne, David, Ben, and Jacob Walls. Jory plays the flute, plans to attend Oklahoma State University, majoring in architecture. She is described as artistic, musical, and smart, and her greatest accomplishment is getting to perform for 4 years with the Edmond Memorial High School Band. And Ali Wingen is escorted by Christopher, Yoshiko, and Lucas Wingen. Ali plays the trumpet and can be described as hardworking, dedicated, and committed. He lists his greatest accomplishment as being a member of the state champion junior varsity jazz ensemble at Edmond Memorial. Allen is also a member of the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, enjoying the festivities here at halftime. Senior night for not only the football team, but also the POM, the cheer,
band.
The band, everybody that is part of the senior night festivities here at Edmond Memorial. Got an athlete profile right now that we'd like to take a look at, talk about some of the athletes specifically in games that'll be coming up. And of course, we mentioned that Bixby will be in action tomorrow night. One of the reasons they've had such a good season in the last couple of years is their outstanding running back, senior running back, Tucker Pauley. Pauley rushed for over 2,000 yards last year, but he's coming off an injury from this year. So he's a very competitive young man, can't wait to get back into the lineup after this injury, ready to help contribute to the Bixby Championship March. And when you ask the coaches about him, they just say that Tucker Pauley really loves football.
I love everything about it. I love the team in it. I love the adversity. I love the competition. I love everything about it. No, I love my offensive linemen, and I think they're the best in the state. They're big, physical, hard-hitting, everything you ask for in a lineman.
Set up, run, good.
A lot of us have grown up together playing football, and even the kids in the grades below us, we've all played together and known each other for a long time. And so ever since we were little, we've grown and joined the bond together, and it's brought us all the way up to here.
Again, handed off to Pauly. Why not? Touchdown run, Tucker Pauly.
He's a player that rushed for 2,100 yards for us last year. We gave him the ball 49 times in the state championship game and had over 200 yards rushing. Just a workhorse. His numbers in the playoffs were tremendous. And you know, the bigger the game, Tucker usually has a tendency to step it up.
There's the screen pass, Tucker Pauly. Spins out of the tackle, gets into the end zone.
Well, he's a competitor, and you know, number one, he's a great athlete. He's fast and he's strong, and then ultimately, he loves to compete.
Good, nice look, nice look, nice look.
I just want to help the team out, and if it's blocking 30 times a game and letting Staten throw, if it's me running the ball 50 times a game, so be it. I'll do whatever I can do.
Don't worry about shuffling. That's your athlete profile on Tucker Pauly. He'll be featured, of course, in our Game of the Week set for tomorrow night. His Bixby Spartans taking on the #1 rated Booker T. Washington Hornets. That's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on YurView. We're going to take a timeout, come back, getting ready for second half action right here on YurView.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Welcome back. Both teams making their way back onto the field. They have their mandatory 3 minutes of stretch time before they get ready for second half action here this evening. Has gotten cooler, no doubt about that, outside. A little windier. You saw a lot of the young ladies performing before halftime there, the cheerleaders, the pom, and so forth. As soon as they were done, boy, they were running off and gathering their jackets up to get ready for this second half of play. The Broken Arrow Tigers have the best of it right now. They are on top, leading it by a score of 35-0. There's a look at your current conditions. 61, but the wind's out of the west at 19 miles per hour. Weather is starting to shift around a little bit as, boy, next week we'll be talking about the month of November. Hard to believe. Well, as we mentioned at the top, this contest here, Broken Arrow 4-4 on the season, trying to better themselves, make it where they still have home field advantage possible in the opening round of the playoffs. For Edmond Memorial, it's not a playoff type year. They're 1-7 on the season right now. No hopes of going to postseason play. They still have a tough schedule yet to maneuver to get through with their game coming up next week as they play at Norman. But again, this is something where, you know, the guys that are juniors and sophomores and the youngsters looking to build this program and become part of that winning tradition that they're hoping to build back up again real soon here at Edmond Memorial. So we're just about ready for second half action. Both teams have gathered around their respective coaches. They put 12 minutes up on the scoreboard, and we are just about ready to kick it off here for third quarter action, week 9 of the high school football season. Bulldogs trot off, get ready to receive the punt from the south end of the end zone. There's a good look at Brendan Mitchell. Dion Amade has shown back up. So that means we're all set to go second half. Kickoff for the Tigers. Line drive, kick, angled, and through the end zone. Let's take a look at our Mazio's MVP watch.
Yeah, there you see Tolbert, 5 carries, 49 yards, but that's the big number right there. That little two touchdowns, that's a big deal over here on this field. And then you see the quarterback for Edmond Memorial, Blake Burgess, 7 for 10, 41 yards. He will need to pick it up a little bit if this Edmond Memorial team is going to get back into this game.
Brought to you by Mazio's. Remember, you can text MVP to 664-444 to receive a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Running play, trying to get to the near side. That's just great pursuit, great athleticism, and great tackle in the open field. Made there by number 24, that's Zach Marcaselli.
Yeah, just another jet sweep motion, but this BA defense is not fooled. Marcaselli coming up on the edge, containing and bringing the wide receiver down.
Loss of 7 on the play. Puts the line of scrimmage now at about the 13-yard line in Edmond Memorial territory. Just underway here in the second half. Quick pass. That was almost a forward or a lateral situation there.
Yeah, and I think it might have been. BA defense was all over it. There you see number 11, Peyton Ross, the senior, coming up and making the tackle. It's a good job. Cover 4 coverage. Linebacker has the back out of the backfield, and he takes him down.
It was a backwards pass. Very easily illustrated back there for you. 3rd down and 22 now for the Bulldogs. Quick pass, caught. Broken Arrow going to let him get some of that yardage back, but still going to be about 13, 14 yards shy of necessary yardage for the first down. And so that'll bring up 4th down and a punting situation for Edmond Memorial.
Yeah, it's just a good job by the Broken Arrow defense running to the football right there, making it up and bringing them down. See the punt unit comes on the field. Punting against the wind once again.
No easy task tonight. Parker Renault takes care of those duties. Senior kicker retreats, gets a good bounce as it rolls past midfield, and then looks like it had some backspin on it right there as it comes back to about the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Some more good field position for Broken Arrow. See how they start off the second half.
So 1st and 10 for Broken Arrow. They move the ball very well with relative ease in that first half on the ground, mainly by this guy, Noah Cortez, who goes left side, gets maybe 2 yards on that carry, but not much more. Good job by the Bulldog defense.
Yeah, definitely a good job containing that edge over there, and then seemed like a bunch of Bulldogs came over and was able to help bring him down.
They give him about a yard gain on the play, so 2nd down and 9. 3-man front for Edmond Memorial. Handoff Cortez straight ahead. And he's got 1st down yardage across midfield and into Bulldog territory, finally taken down at about the 40-yard line.
And just look at him run through those arm tackles right there. Just a simple down the middle, breaks 1, 2, 3, almost a face mask there, and takes 2 guys to bring him down, just running hard.
He's had a big game tonight.
See Tolbert comes back in the ball game to spell Cortez.
1st and 10, Lafayette right. Looking downfield, throws, lofts one up. Help comes over from the other side of the secondary, but incomplete. Good coverage out there by Bulldog defense.
Yeah, just a simple corner route. And a good job by the cornerback seeking back into coverage once he saw nobody was in the flats in that cover 4. Seeking into coverage and helping that safety out a little bit. And then the ball was just a little overthrown by Lafayette.
Handoff up the middle. Tolbert breaks one tackle, just one man to beat, and he's going to get there. There's a flag that does come out. Kind of wondered that last block that got him free, whether or not that was necessary.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like he grabbed him by the collar there. Check it out again. See Chris Pope coming in. Tries to bring Tolbert down, but it's not enough, and then Tolbert gets to the outside. You can see the little hold right there, the side of your screen.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. The result of the play is a first down.
Boy, that was unnecessary. David Alexander has that exact, that was unnecessary look about him too.
Yeah, you can't make those mental mistakes in a ball game like that.
From the 21-yard line, first down, Tigers.
So 1st and 10 for Broken Arrow now. Straight from under center, Tolbert again, bursted up the middle into the end zone, touchdown Tigers.
And this time there is no holding on the play. You see Tolbert just goes right up the middle, finds a hole. Another arm tackle is not gonna get it done, and he goes right into the end zone for another touchdown for these Broken Arrow Tigers.
Tigers doing it on the ground tonight. Trying to add the extra point here. Snap is back. Kick on the way is good. And with 8:20 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Broken Arrow Tigers have extended their lead now. They lead Edmond Memorial by a score of 42-0.
As you can see, the flag guys running
They're really
backwards
running forwards. They just can't, you can't tell.
I don't know about that. Man, that must be, you gotta have some strong calf muscles. Uh-oh. Might go down there.
They're really having to work over there, aren't they?
Working harder than Tolbert did to get inside the end zone.
It's been a great year of high school football here on Game Time and on YurView. Hopefully you've been able to share some of the other high school matchups that we have had for you on YurView from different states, different parts of the country. Always good to draw the comparison and see how teams stack up against what we have here in Oklahoma. Here's the kickoff after the touchdown for Broken Arrow, once again into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs. 8:20 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, and here's that last scoring drive.
Yeah, just some more running the football there. You check out Cortez, can't bring him down by arm tackles, guys, and takes 2 defenders to put him onto the ground, and then you see Tolbert take it the rest of the way, the 22-yard touchdown run, his 3rd of the night.
So Edmond Memorial will come out, 1st and 10. Quarterback, Blake Burgess. Dropping the throw, and once again in a world of trouble is Broken Arrow now they're just pinning their ears back and coming after the football.
Yeah, and there just had to be some miscommunication right there, because you could see there was 4 receivers to the field, the wide side of that field, and they were all going vertical, so you would think that there would be some good pass protection set up in front of them so you would be able to look down the field and get the ball down there, but was not the case. And Derek Shaw, first man in the backfield for this Broken Arrow defense.
Running play. We'll get about 3 yards maybe. on the carry there for Edmond Memorial. Number 40 is Mason Williams, 5'9", 208, just a sophomore.
Yeah, it seems like they had a couple injuries from the running back position in that first half. So number 40 coming in, Mason Williams, and trying to take over the running duties for this Edmond Memorial offense.
Third down and 20, running play straight up the middle. Williams dishing out some punishment as he goes. But way short of necessary yardage for the first down.
Whoa, that was a grown man run right there. Okay, Mason Williams, we know you're here, big fella.
I think he likes that.
Physical running of his own. Young sophomore getting it done.
It'll bring up a punting situation on the 4th and 15. Memorial really not able to get anything going on that particular drive. Punt goes high in the air and then, like it hits a wall, spins backwards about 7 yards, goes out of bounds at the 37-38 yard line in Edmond territory, and that's where they will put it. Here's Williams again for you.
Yeah, you see that. He puts his head down and breaks the tackle, but luckily for Broken Arrow, there's a couple teammates right behind to help bring him down.
That's a load right there.
Yeah, it reminds me of like All-Stop, running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in the day, wearing that number 40 with the neck roll.
That's right.
The big bruiser himself.
Yes, I do remember. Handoff Cortez. And he gets about 8 yards before he's finally wrestled down.
Noah Cortez on the carry, tackled by Jack.
They just seem to have such a big advantage just that moment after the snap that they're really getting off the ball well, and they're getting good push too.
Yeah, it's like the offensive line creates a new line of scrimmage. As soon as you get off the ball, they're down the field themselves, and when that running back actually passes the offensive line, he already has 1 or 2 yards.
Second down and 2. Cortez up the middle, spinning into the secondary all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Look at that. It's like 30 personnel, 3 backs in the backfield, and almost takes it the distance. Brought down by number 3, Christian Brown.
Cortez is going off slowly, checking in, replacing Cortez in the lineup for Broken Arrow. Number 29 is Gabriel Byram's. Ball is at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Broken Arrow. Right gives to Byram's, and that goes nowhere. Nothing doing on that left side that time.
Yeah, tackled by number 33, Trey Hill, coming off the edge.
Tackled by Trey Hill. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Clock continues to run as we go under 5 minutes here in this 3rd quarter. Other big games this week here on the west side of the state. Jenks and Westmore in 6A. That's a game for tomorrow night. Running play, Tolbert, left side, gets it down to the 10.
Juwan Tolbert on the carry.
Tulsa, Washington, and Bixby, as we mentioned. That's the game tomorrow night. Class 5A, you've got MacArthur and Altus, big matchup there. And 4A,
5-yard gain on the play.
It'll be Blanchard and Ada.
3rd down.
Some of the other big games that'll be going on in the state tomorrow night, as well as the few that were scheduled for this evening. Looking for some running room. None there this time as they chase them out.
Tolbert on the carry.
That'll bring up 4th down. Good job defensively, sticking his nose in there. Jack Onerrecker.
On the play. 4th down.
Bring up a 4th down situation. They will forego the field goal attempt and appear to go for it on 4th down and 5. Wright, the quarterback, takes it, quick slant over the middle, touchdown, Broken Arrow. Pass complete there to Cade Nagy.
Eli Hewitt for the touchdown.
Yeah, right here, they just lull the defensive back to sleep, run, and then they get in the red zone, just a quick slant route to Nagy, and he gets in the end zone.
Haven't had to throw the ball much tonight, but they did so there effectively.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's their 4th passing attempt on the night.
They haven't thrown much. Here's the extra point attempt.
The extra point is good.
It is up and good. Makes it 49-0. Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial here on Game Time on YurView. We'll be back.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Check out the Cox Cable High School Football Game of the Week and the Mazio's Most Valuable Player of the Game. Text MVP to 664-444 and score a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Everybody loves Mazio's.
Welcome back. Yeah, starting to pass around the hot chocolate now. Weather has definitely changed here this evening. But Broken Arrow has dominated this football game from the word go. Put 7 more on the scoreboard, now lead it 49-0 as the kickoff goes into the end zone once again, and they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line.
The kickoff will go through the end zone and on the touchback.
And here's a look at that scoring drive as give the ball to Cortez, and he gets things started on this drive.
Yeah, he sure does, and then you give it to him once again, straight up the middle. It seemed like they were doing the same play to the left, to the right, and then the quick slant by Nagy, number 22, the wide receiver, and he gets the touchdown to finish off the drive for Broken Arrow.
So the Bulldogs come back out. 1st and 10 is Burgess going to throw that screen pass. Had to put a lot of air underneath it. Pass is caught on the far side. Raleigh with the reception. So take a look at the play.
No gain on the play.
And this seems like the wind got a hold of that one as well.
2nd down.
There's a look at Raleigh going to the sidelines. Clock ticking down, final 2:50 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Handoff, but nothing there. Broken Arrow winning the line of scrimmage. They're doing it on offense. They're doing it on defense as well.
Yeah, you remember one of the main concerns of this Edmond Memorial team was that front 7 for Broken Arrow, recognizing their abilities to destroy blockers and get off and make tackles in the backfield. They've done a good job of it tonight as well.
3rd down and 9. Burgess fakes the handoff, throws the quick out. Looking for a block up front. Good job by Broken Arrow. 3 defenders converging on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down and short, but probably still a punting situation.
Yeah, being backed up in your own end zone on 25-yard line. I do not suggest you try and go for it here. Just punt the ball and put your defense in some pretty good field position to manage if you can get off a good punt here with that wind going against you.
Parker Renault set to punt the ball for the Bulldogs.
Parker Renault is set to kick it away. Well, he's going to run it instead. Near side and then hit hard out of bounds. He's going to be well shy of the necessary yardage for the first down, but given the situation, not much else you can really try to do. They tried to seal him off there, but no luck.
You can see number 17 for Broken Arrow, Damian Everett, coming to make the big hit.
So 1:15 left to go here in the third quarter as they continue to coach him up. Broken Arrow football now as they have it 1st and 10. Right at the 25-yard line in Edmond Memorial territory. Looks like we've got a new quarterback in there. Number 9 for Broken Arrow. There's a handoff to the left side, racing to the corner. Number 29 for Broken Arrow, that is Byram's. In at quarterback, it now is Cole White, 5'10", sophomore.
Second down.
As I look at the numbers here, White is 3 of 5 for 22 yards on the season. So he's in at quarterback, 2nd down and 5. Handoff up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Byram's getting into the end zone. No, I say just shy again. How many times have we had the guy stop at the 1 or just inside the 1? There is a flag on the play, and it's going to be holding, so it's coming back further than that as you look at the replay.
Against the Tigers.
Oh yeah, you can clearly see that his knee goes down before he crosses that goal line, so it's a good call by the referee. But it doesn't even matter because there is a flag and they are taking that ball back.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty, spot of the foul, replay 2nd down.
Don Scott, David Alexander. Quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you can see number 45 kind of get out of his stance right there.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty, down remains 2nd.
Broken Arrow offense going the opposite way on these last couple of plays. See if Edmond Memorial, his defense can get a stop here with the long yardage they have to go to get the 1st down.
2nd down and 17, 10 seconds left to go, third quarter. White, handoff Byram's. He is hit and taken to the turf, and that'll be the final play of this third quarter. It's Broken Arrow on top. They lead it 49-0 on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Game time here on YurView. We'll be back.
We will not shrug our shoulders and accept the status quo. My Energy is determined to improve their future. Our vision for the world comes back to education. So My Energy empowers teachers, invests in science, technology, engineering, mathematics. My Energy moves Oklahoma forward by giving him, her, those guys, and of course always them, the ultimate advantage. See how at energyhq.com.
Non-attorney spokesperson. Were you seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident?
Call 800-648-4210.
You may be entitled to compensation. Every day, 96 people die in vehicle accidents. Thousands more injured. It's the leading cause of death for ages 16 to 24. If you were seriously injured or a loved one was killed in a motor vehicle, get some peace of mind now.
Call 800-648-4210.
You may be entitled to compensation.
Teams are all lined up, ready to go. Fourth quarter action here. Broken Arrow with the football and a commanding 49-0 lead. Handoff coming to the far side of the field. Getting the ball in the hands there of number 12. That's Gavin Potter. Wide receiver, quarterback, junior. Fourth down situation here. Handoff again. Will get 3-4 yards at the most. Still leave them shy. And they'll turn the ball over on downs.
Well, you can see this Edmond Memorial defense finally gets a stop on fourth down. Good job by them just finding the ball carrier and being able to bring him down. You see number 15 down there, Jack.
First and 10. Burgess spent a lot of time running for his life tonight. Has time here, steps up and throws. Pass caught. Complete there to number 81. J.J. Ruff, 5'6", 140-pound receiver on the quick slant.
And there you see that empty formation. 5 receivers out there. Gets a quick 10-yard in. Gets the completed pass, and they're able to get the first down and keep this offense moving.
So a new set of downs. 4 receivers to the near side of the field. Stepping up, throwing. Pass is intercepted. Taken away by number 21, Campbell Yeager. Yeager, far side of the field, finally knocked out of bounds. But he's going to return it all the way down to about the 27-yard line in Edmond Memorial territory.
Yeah, and right there, Blake Burgess kind of throws that one up for grabs. Tries to hit the post in the middle. And number 21 for this Broken Arrow defense, who's been playing well all night, Campbell Yeager, just does a good job of running underneath it and taking full advantage of the opportunity.
So there was a flag on the play.
Pass interference on the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot results in a first down.
So the Edmond Memorial Bulldogs finally get a break. And instead of an interception and a turnover, it's a first down for the Bulldogs.
Nice turn of events, as you said.
From the 42-yard line.
Empty backfield. Burgess out of the shotgun. Again, 4 receivers to the near side of the field. Quick out. Caught by Mitchell. Mitchell will squirm his way forward for a pickup of about 6 on the play. Quick look once again. Get it to Mitchell. Guys trying to get a little more advantage there, unable to do so. Mitchell checking the play call. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, 6 on the play clock. Just do get it off in time, looking downfield. Has the receiver out there, it's Mitchell again, but passes overthrown, incomplete. Burgess going down hard. Clock stopped, 10:19 to play.
This offense for Edmond Memorial really trying to space the field out now that they got the wind to their backs and get the ball down the field.
Burgess takes off, runs himself. Got some yardage, first down and then some, all the way down to about the 21-yard line.
That's just a smart play by Burgess. He sees that the defense has their back to him. Pocket's collapsing a little bit. Just goes ahead and uses his legs and picks up what he can get before he stumbles a little bit and he goes into the turf.
Good look at the big guys up front. For Broken Arrow, trying to keep the 0 on the scoreboard against Edmond Memorial, now marching, deepest penetration of the night. Burgess in trouble, can't throw, they got a hold of his right arm and he's going to be dropped at about the 26-yard line. And a loss of 4 on the play.
Yeah, just a sack by number 33, Juan Menendez. Doing a good job of just holding on until Burgess finally gives up and is able to bring him to the turf.
So now second down and 10. Second down and 15 from the 31, excuse me. And here comes the sweep. Near side of the field. Grabbed him around the collar, but didn't take him down. Wisely let him go. Watch here at the end of the play.
Yeah, just another jet sweep. The number 3 for this Broken Arrow defense, Austin Carter, does a good job of keeping contained, getting off the block and bringing down the runner.
Mason Williams checks back in at fullback for the Bulldogs. Third down and 1, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Edmond Memorial. They want to get some points on the board here in this possession. We're going to take our timeout ourselves. 49-0, Broken Arrow on top of Edmond Memorial right now. We'll take a timeout, continue our coverage right here on YurView.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop, stop, stop. Watch, watch, watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right. Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Check out the Cox Cable High School Football Game of the Week and the Mazio's Most Valuable Player of the Game. Text MVP to 664-444 and score a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Everybody loves Mazio's.
Welcome back, everybody. Third down and 1 right now for the Bulldogs. Trying to keep this drive alive, trying to get some points on the board. Burgess scrambling, stopping, retreating, reversing field, caught and then thrown down for a huge loss. Why he needed to get rid of the football.
Yeah, that situation, you're already out of the pocket. It's nothing to just fling the ball out of bounds and you save about 15 yards right there.
Yeah, you just throw it away and it's 4th and 1.
You do not expect that from a headsy quarterback like Burgess is. Like right here, while you're even just being swung around, just throw the ball out of bounds to one of your teammates towards the side there.
Well, it will give us a 52-yard field goal attempt, though.
With the wind to his back, that might be a possibility.
Snap back, ball down.
It's blocked.
Looks like it was blocked over there on the far side by number 1, Juju Hutchinson. No, I'm sorry, that would be Jeffrey Wilson. He was slow to get to his feet. Nonetheless, clock stop 7:22. 49-0. Like somebody got a hand on it. It was hard to tell.
Yeah, really hard to tell. It's kind of a dangerous situation there where both of those guys were rushing from both edges. Normally they don't call those. Normally there's a rush shot in the safe side. It seemed like both of them kind of got a confusing play call and thought they were both going. Not necessarily what you normally see.
So Tigers went back with the football. I formation, give it off right side to Byram's. As now you would have to think the Tigers will be very, very content to work the clock and work on their run game. There's Byram's off the right side for a couple of 2 yards.
Johnson on the carry for the Tigers.
Yeah, I imagine that you're going to see a lot of run plays and running the play clock all the way down to the end here.
And the running play here goes for a couple of yards, get it out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Still need another 4 to get the first down.
Gabriel Byram's on the carry.
Byram's the back in the backfield for this series on a 3rd and 6. I imagine he will get the ball again.
See what the Tigers want to do. Good job just to catch the snap. Far side, nowhere to go, as that looked like it was a little messed up from the beginning.
He was tackled by Seth Osborne.
Brought down by number 9, Seth Osborne, the junior.
Win here tonight is going to make Broken Arrow 5-1 in district play. They trail Jenks. Jenks is 4-0 in district play right now. Broken Arrow will finish off their season at Sapulpa next week. Here's a snap back. Punt goes straight up in the air. Comes straight down and will stop at the 35-yard line. That's a net punt of 10 yards.
Just the way it's still miraculous, the way the ball goes straight up into the air. And I mean, the hang time must be out of this world right now. You see that perfect spiral, and it just goes straight up into the air and comes right back down.
Kind of crazy.
Only thing is that I imagine that they would want that the ball to roll a little bit.
Tomorrow night, Bixby, 3-time defending state champion, taking on Booker T. We got all the action for you on YurView. Here's a dump pass underneath, caught by Mitchell. Gets the block he was looking for on that far side. Going to be close to first down yardage. Out of bounds, stops the clock, 5:07 to play.
Yeah, that's a smart headsy move by Mitchell right there. You saw him kind of like change a gear right here, trying to get to the sideline to save some clock for this Edmond Memorial offense.
Bulldog, first down.
First and 10 with 5:07 left to go. Temperature's already dropped 2 degrees, and now the quarterback is going to get dropped and slammed to the turf. Number 75 for the Broken Arrow Tigers, Justin Pettit.
Yeah, and he was slammed down pretty hard there. As you check out the replay, fumbles the snap, and there's a player already on him and gets brought to the ground. Pretty rough there. Hopefully he's okay. I think he's going to be coming off for a play.
Burgess maybe a little wobbly there. .425 to go. Fourth quarter action. In at quarterback is number 11. That's Andrew Horton, 6'3", or 6'1", 163-pound junior. Somebody on the right side of the line stepped off a little too early.
Ball, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, down remains second.
Lawton is playing at PC West tonight, Mustang at Southmore. That's really the only large school games being played here on this Thursday. All of the larger school games otherwise will be played tomorrow night.
Edmond Memorial continuing with the spread offense, empty formation.
Runs through some trouble, straight ahead, lowers his head, gets it inside the 30-yard line. Nice pickup on the play by Horton.
Tackled by Caleb Scott.
And see him, sees there's nothing down the field immediately and decides to take it himself. Lowers his shoulder a little bit and gets what he can get. Makes it a 3rd and 15.
Junior quarterback getting some information there as they're warming up some other guys on the sideline. Number 10, Burgess, has taken a seat on the bench. Looks like he may be done for the night. Here's a pass underneath to a wide open receiver. Pass is caught, spun out, still on his feet, and finally taken down inside the 10-yard line. Nice catch and run by number 13, Demetrius Dent.
Yeah, he was kind of tackled in midair right there. Good job by him staying up, making things interesting. Nobody wants to bring him to the ground, stays on his feet, and he's in the air and gets brought down by number 1, Jeffrey Walton.
First and goal from the 9 now for the Bulldogs. Still trying to get their first points of the night on the board. Running play, right side, up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Number 8, Cole Emmons, finds the end zone for the Bulldogs.
Yes, and good job by Emmons right there. Coming off the jet sweep, finding the cutback, and then getting up the field into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night for these Bulldogs.
So it's Emmons into the end zone. Bulldogs have their first points of the night. Looks like Edmond Memorial's missing a player still, perhaps. Somebody is still not out there. Boy, don't you know that they hate taking a timeout to call. To make sure you get enough players on the field on an extra point attempt.
I imagine it's probably somebody on the bench there who's not really watching the game. You can see the flag unit for the.
That could get dangerous out there.
Edmond Memorial Bulldogs kind of going against what this Broken Arrow squad had to go against. The flag comes completely off, and he decides he's done with it. He's just going to walk off the field.
The wind has picked up a little bit here. You should gather that by now. Yeah, you look at the flags on the uprights, are really moving now.
Mother Nature 1, flag guy 0.
Yeah. No doubt about that. Extra point attempt after the Bulldogs touchdown. Snap back, ball down. Kick on the way is up, and it is good.
With 2 minutes, 18 seconds left.
Parker Renault punches it up and through.
Bulldog 7.
Good job by Mr. Renault. And it's 49-7 with 2:18 left to play in our game here tonight. Oklahoma 4 Dealers Game of the Week.
Download our app today.
Reminding you that all of our games stream live each week at YurView.com. Also, check back throughout the week for Ford Game of the Week highlights and additional coverage, including the new weekly high school football recruiting podcast called Over the Middle with host Jeremy Crabtree. That's only on YurView.com. Well, another convincing win for an East Side school.
Yeah.
We had Owasso take care of Southmore a couple weeks ago. Owasso beating Norman North. Game we did, I believe, last week, was it?
Yes, sir.
Parker Renault into
Question on my mind right now, though, as the ball is failing to remain on the tee, is do you think they go ahead and kick the onside kick here?
Jordan Rogers is deep for the Tigers.
Seems like this Broken Arrow team is kind of ready for it, if it is the case.
Renault set to kick it away. Approaches it, drives it. Good kick, deep kick, through the end zone type kick, and they'll have to bring it out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:18 left to go in our contest here tonight. Here's a look at your scoring drive.
Yeah, they started it off with that 10-yard in route in that empty formation to Mitchell over there. He does a good job of getting out of bounds, saves some clock, and then the new quarterback comes into the game, Andrew Horton. He gets up the field, and then he throws a good pass to number 13, Demarius Dent. He gets up the field, and then Cole Edmonds finishes it off, getting into the end zone for this Edmond Memorial Bulldogs team.
So a short gain on the handoff there, as the clock will go under 2 minutes left to go in our ball game here this evening.
St. Johnson on the carry for the Tigers, brought down by a pack of dogs.
Tigers lining it up on the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Use the whole play clock here. Hand it off deep in the backfield. Byram's gets it out to the 26-yard line.
Johnson on the carry.
Picks up about 2 yards on the play. Actually, that was number 20 on the carry there. That would be Marseillon Johnson.
From the 25-yard line, 3rd down, 5 yards to go.
Third down and 4 now. Under a minute to play, and he's going to watch the play clock get down under 5 probably before they snap the football. Right at 5, give to the right side. Falling forward near 1st down yardage. See where they spot the football.
By Sean Stadler.
And it looks like they're going to leave it a little shy. And that's going to be the final play of our football game, I do believe. Nope, they got to snap it one more time. Umpire has not put the football down yet. They need to snap it. There's a 4-second differential between the game and the play clock. Take the snap, run it to the right side, and that'll do it, run out the clock, and that'll be our final score of the evening. Broken Arrow Tigers win it. They defeat Edmond Memorial. Our final score here this evening, 49-7. David Alexander and the Tigers making the trip across the field to congratulate Justin Meredith and his troops on a valiant effort here this evening. But it was all Broken Arrow. The lines of scrimmage certainly the difference in this contest, as most times it is in football. And Broken Arrow just too big, too tough as they pushed around Edmond Memorial, using it well to running the football here this evening. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk with the coaches, some of the players of the games, our Mazio's MVP, and all that more coming up next right here on YurView.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Mill Creek Carpet and Tile provides quality carpet products that will beautify your home and stand the test of time. Karastan Carpet brings classic beauty to everyday living, and for a limited time, we're offering it at the lowest prices of the season. Let our designers help you choose the best carpet for your next project from our large selection of Karastan's hottest designs. And for a short time, Mill Creek is offering 36 months no-interest financing on all Karastan carpeting. Mill Creek is committed to bringing you the highest quality and value. Shop Mill Creek and save.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Mid-First Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazio's. And by Weoki Credit Union.
Welcome back. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week, 49-7. Broken Arrow victorious over Edmond Memorial. Let's go back down to the field. Our own Dion Amade.
You don't look too cold. Standing here with Coach Alexander. Coach, what did you think about this performance from your team?
Well, I thought it was a really, really good performance all the way around, right? We coached up the special teams on how to handle the weather. Defense took advantage of it, right? When they were going into the wind, right? Press up your coverage, and offensively, you know, he couldn't throw the ball, right? Couldn't throw the ball. And so we got big on them and ran the ball, and we got out of here. Got here with a win.
As far as going into the playoffs, what are some of the things that you want to see cleaned up from your team and you want to get better at before going into that?
Well, we still get more penalties than the other team, and that just, you know, when you get into the playoffs, it's going to be tough to win when you have more penalties than the other football team. Some of our penalties are because we're playing so hard, and I can handle those. I can handle those really, really hustle plays. Like sometimes you get a face mask because you're just really flying to the football, right? But it's the pre-snap penalties and the misalignment penalties and all that stuff we got to get cleaned up.
Well, I hope you do get those cleaned up,
Thanks.
and good luck with the rest of the season and going on into the playoffs, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Back to you, Steve.
All right, thank you very much, Dion. There's a look at your Mazio's MVP, the breakdown. Blake Burgess, 14 of 20, 59 yards for Edmond Memorial. Big night for Kewan Tolbert as he ends up with 8 carries, 95 yards on the night. He had 3 touchdowns. Once again, back to Dion.
Yeah, guys, I'm standing with my man over here, the big Russian attack right there. Good job tonight. How do you feel about your performance?
I just feel amazing. I'm just blessed. Come out here and play every day with my brothers.
As far as this performance and going on to the rest of the season and into the playoffs, what do you feel like your team needs to do?
Just get better every day so we can get to the championship.
Now, does it help when you have so many guys in that backfield helping you along the way?
Yes, it's a lot of help. It's amazing.
Well, good job tonight, Kawan, and good job on being our Mazio's MVP. Good luck with the rest of the season, my man.
Thank
you. Yeah. Back to you, Steve.
All right, the Mazio's MVP brought to you by Mazio's. You can text MVP to 444 and receive a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for only $5. And there you can see a lot of the folks that are piling out of Wolves Stadium here. We'll work our way there as we continue our post-game show right here on YurView. 49-7, our final score again, Broken Arrow over Edmond Memorial. We'll be back.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop, stop, stop. Watch, watch, watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right. Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now, current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Once again, your final score on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Broken Arrow Tigers victorious tonight over Edmond Memorial. 49-7 is our final score. And let's take a look at those final numbers here. First off, for Broken Arrow on the evening, 329 yards on the ground. They had 41 yards through the air. That's 370 total. And for Edmond Memorial, they were only able to muster 82 yards passing, 14 yards, 96 yards total. And there you see the turnovers, just one on the evening as Broken Arrow wins it by a final score once again of 49-7. That is our final score for this evening. We'll take a timeout, come back, and get ready to put a wrap on this one here this evening at Edmond Santa Fe. We'll be back.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
Because every great accomplishment takes courage. Because one person can't do it all. Because dreams are worth chasing. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With proven services that support all of your endeavors. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Final score once again, Broken Arrow wins it 49-7 over Edmond Memorial. They now move to 5-4 on the season, and most importantly, keep alive that hope for a second-place finish in district play. Final thoughts, Mr. Amade.
Man, great rushing attack from this Broken Arrow offense, doing a good job defensively too. That front seven is amazing. You got to see them continue to have more success and build into the playoffs for them to have an incredible time during this time of the year.
Good action tonight. More coming your way tomorrow night. It'll be number 1, Booker T. Washington, taking on the 3-time defending state champion Bixby Spartans. That's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here on YurView. That's Cox Channel 1333 and YurView.com. That'll do it for myself, for Deon Amade, for Mike Davis, for everybody that helps us bring you the sights and sounds of high school football each and every week right here on YurView. I'm Steve Marshall. We'll see you next week, everybody. So long.